Pump? Great news. Contracted players show their potential. Former Blades players returning. Players leaving in the next transfer window. Chris Wilder praises players. Cameron Archer could be leaving the Blades. 2 former players could return to the team. But before I pass this news on to you, fans, if you're new here, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any news. Our channel brings you the most important Blades news quickly, so you can stay up to date with the latest news. Chris Wilder praises Sheffield United's big names for living up to billing at Luton Town. Chris Wilder spent the build-up to Saturday's game at Luton Town stressing how Sheffield United's key players needed to justify their billing, then saw them deliver. 3 of the summer's main signings played a part in a 3-1 win at Kenilworth Road, which might not keep them in the Premier League, but was very important for the morale of the club. They responded to a 5-0 defeat to Aston Villa with their first away league win of 2023-24, drawing them level on points with Burnley. Vinicius Souza, the most expensive recruit in a Spartan first phase of the transfer window, was the Blades' best player, scoring a goal and making one. He conceded a penalty too, but only due to the stupidity of the handball law. Alongside him, Gustavo Hamer was a driving force until suffering a dead leg. Like £18 million Cameron Archer, he was a more ambitious buy funded by the sales of Sander Berge and Iliman Ndiaye. "Your big signings have got to turn up," said manager Wilder. "Your hammers have got to turn up. I said to Gus, I left you out the team last week for a reason. I'm not going to leave my best players on the touchline. There's a reason, and you should not have given me that reason to leave you out. Gus and Vini are big signings for us, so they need to be the leaders, the best players, and the consistent performers everybody jumps in behind." A few days ago, the news broke that Cameron Archer could be leaving the Blades in the next transfer window. Before I continue, I ask you to leave a like on this video, as it's very important for you not to miss out on the latest news about the Blades we post here. Thank you. Aston Villa would be interested in re-signing Cameron Archer in the summer if Sheffield United are relegated to the Championship. Archer left Villa Park for Bramall Lane for £18 million ahead of the 2023-24 season. He had a productive loan spell at Middlesbrough last season, scoring 11 goals in 22 Championship appearances. So far, Archer has made 22 appearances for the Blades in the Premier League, scoring 4 goals. There is a deal in the works between Aston Villa and Sheffield United for a possible re-signing, with a transfer fee considerably less than the initial £18 million. Despite their 3-1 win over Luton Town, Sheffield United remain bottom of the Premier League, 7 points from safety. Archer, who made his first start of the season, could be a starter in 2 consecutive games, including the clash with Brighton and Hove Albion next Sunday. Thinking ahead to next season, Wilder has been planning and seeing which players can stay and which can go, as many players are coming to the end of their contracts. 2 of the great players who have passed through the Blades recently, Sander Berge and Iliman Ndiaye, are sorely missed. Ndiaye is having a tough time at Marseille, and Berge has been a regular at Burnley. Many fans miss these players, and thinking ahead to the next transfer window, it would be interesting to try and bring them back to Bramall Lane. What do you think, fans? Back to the last game in the Championship. The Blades' woeful goal difference keeps them bottom of the division with 14 matches left, but the victory was still vital. "You have to enjoy winning games, so I won't take that away from them, but I certainly won't get carried away thinking we've cracked it," said Wilder. Reece Norrington-Davies came off inside 5 minutes to another hamstring injury 6 weeks after returning from one which kept him out more than a year. The good news was it was the opposite hamstring. So fans, do you believe in the team's recovery in the Premier League? What did you think of the team in the last match? What about Cameron Archer? Do you think he will stay in the team? If you were the Blades coach, would you try to bring back Sander Berge and Iliman Ndiaye? Put your opinion in the comments, it's very important. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and activate notifications. Thank you very much.